Well, hello, and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Sunday, and we are taking a look at Stranded: Alien Dawn on the PC. This is a game from developer Haemimont Games, published by Frontier Foundry, and released on the 25th of April 2023. Brave a new world in the Stranded Alien Dawn, a planet survival sim, placing the fate of a small marine crew in your hands. Forge your story through compelling and immersive strategic gameplay as you make vital decisions to protect your survivors. So this is a survival base building simulation and strategy game. 85% of the 8,268 reviews of all time are positive, giving it a very positive rating, and 126, 80% of those of the recent reviews are also positive, giving it a very positive rating. So we're going to take a look at this one. We're going to take a quick look at the options first of all. Interestingly, you can change this one to a pad control and it does it automatically if you push a button on the controller, but then it scales the UI differently, so it kind of assumes that you're sitting closer to the PC if you're using a mouse and keyboard because the font's bigger in the controller mode. Yeah, well, that's the thing. But you can control the UI scaling, it's just that it switches it itself. So we are playing this full screen, and it is proper full screen, at 1440p, capping it at 120Hz, and UI scaling's in the middle there. We're maxing everything out here, everything's on ultra, and all the things on. Audio, we have sliders for master, music, sound, ambience, and UI. I think we're just gonna turn that down just a touch more. Then controllers, we're playing this one with a pad, so we have inverted the Y-axis because that's the correct way to use a pad. And we've got some sliders for sensitivity. Just there. And you can change that from auto to specific. Focus panel on selection with controller. Not entirely sure what's going on with that one. See as we get along. I've turned camera shake off, hints on, we've got auto saves and some visibility options of various things there. Show enemy combat UI. I mean, some of this tells you with tips what it does, some of it does not. I think maybe you need to have the mouse. I think you see it's done it there though. But then there's none for any of these things. Well, we'll apply those changes. We'll have a quick look at the tutorials. Game basics. This tutorial will teach you how to interact with the environment. Probably useful. Build a simple camp, observe unknown plants, and carry out research and craft new items. So it's going to take us 15 minutes apparently to go through the basics of the game. But I think the basics of the game are probably worth knowing. This is a first play, so I have not played this game before. In this first tutorial, you will learn how to interact with unknown environment and set up a simple game. Your first steps into research and crafting. Ready to take control over the fate of your survivors and guide them to salvation? Let's get started by mastering the camera controls. Lovely. I thought I'd turned screen shake off and you're still shaking my screen. I don't think I like that. That's the wrong way around. Its back is zooming in and up is zooming out. So that's not exactly how I expected the cameras to behave there. Maybe that is that option. No? Oh, this is going to be annoying if they haven't got opposites for that. So let's turn that off. Yeah. So that's zooming in. Maybe this one is not a controller game. We might switch back to mouse keyboard. You can interact with objects in the world by selecting them using actions on the right of the info panel. You can also use Y over an object. This will open a menu with all currently available actions for it. So yeah, it's very strange because the cursor on the middle is not really pointing at the thing we're trying to interact with. I think I'm going to switch to mouse keyboard for this one. And we're going to have to switch out that, because that is the wrong way around now. There, that's better. So we can see now we can rotate the camera, which I couldn't get it to do with the controller. That's much better. Okay, good. So I think we're going to play this on mouse keyboard then. Select the landing pod. The landing pod used by the survivor. Scavenge that, yes please. So this is more a colonies kind of sim then. Oh, that is the wrong way around. Yeah, you see, the key on that side is going right. So, well, I suppose that is okay. Yeah. Alright, well, I think we'll leave it on that. Mark a brush. A bush. A bush? Not a brush. For cutting. So let's get some resources there. And mark a tree for cutting. Because they're different things, apparently. Yeah, I still don't think that is going the right way for me. So let's pick up the scraps. Oh, collect wood. There's some wood. Where do we... Oh, we have collected it. Pause the game. Space. Increase the game speed. Good. So that's the basic stuff there. Activate the resource bar. Building a camp. Building a basic camp where your survivors can sleep and work in relative protection of the elements is essential for their survival and well-being. Use the already collected resources to construct a shelter. Some simple sleeping spots and a campfire. Take note of the construction info panel on the left of the screen. It contains useful control. So, open the camp menu. Build a shelter. Where should we build it though? That looks a bit rocky. That looks a bit... I think we want to build it near some trees, surely, or maybe near some rock. No. Invert rotate. I think we're going to do that. That's better. That's more like it to me. I don't know why, but that just makes more sense. Right. Shelter. We can build. Oh, it wants us to build it in a specific place, is it? No? We can build it where we like. We can rotate it with R and T. Although... not as... Oh, you little shitbag. Not as finite as I'd like to be able to do it. You can only seem to be able to do it at 90-degree angles. So you're placing this stuff on an actual grid, I think. Alright. So we've done that. Build. Build, people. Why aren't you using the existing stuff you've already built? I mean, we've got scrap metal, sticks and wood, fabrics, cooked meals. We've got no medicines or weapons at the minute. That's going to be a problem. Alright, so we need some sleeping spots. We've got to put it in, so we've got to put it inside the shelter. How many people have we got? We've got 3. So we probably want to put the head at the shelter side there, because if we had the heads poking out, then any animals could come along and bite them. I wanted to do multiple there. Could I not do multiple? Yes, if you hold down shift, you can do multiple. Oh, it says it actually there. Place a campfire near the sleeping spot. Does that give us protection there, or is that going to burn it down? Construct my campfire. Is there anything else that we can scavenge? We can scavenge that. Get some rest, and we'll mark that for scavenging as well. Storing resources. Keeping your resources close to the camp will speed up future construction and productions. Simplest form of storage is a stockpile. And that doesn't require any buildings. Stockpiles are the only ones that can store large construction materials such as wood or stone, but for now you use them to store all of your possessions, big or small. Place the stockpile under a roof. Build a shelter close to the first one. Copy. Where is the copy action? There it is. We can just push V, can we? V on its own. Get to building. So this game isn't quite what I was expecting it to be. I didn't realise it was a colony sim. Yeah, kind of a colony sim. So I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised so far. Come on, build my stuff. Can we not prioritise here? Construct. Currently unavailable, apparently. have no material delivery. Doesn't seem to be a way of prioritizing it. Got research. Currently unavailable though. The only thing we can do is just camp stuff. I'm assuming that's because we're in the tutorial at the moment. Oh, there we go. He's constructing now. You can use a hammer for anything. Good. Storage. Stockpile. Obstructed, so we could only do that as a 3v3, even though that's a 2v2. I'm surprised we couldn't make that a 2v3. Place stockpiles of 2 tiles opposite the first. Did we do that wrong? Storage stockpile. How do we delete that then? Empty. Well, I don't want to deconstruct that. I don't understand that. Right, well, let's do a copy then of that. Try again. It's not really explained that very well. I think it wants 2v2, but why we couldn't just do 3, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, clearly there's a 6x6 space there. 6 spaces, 2v3. Alright, let's try again. Storage, stockpile. So we can only do that then. Well, we've got lots of stockpiles now, so that's good. Select orange mushrooms, find them at the nearby forest. And what we're going to do here, we're going to observe them. Because that'll be fun, watching mushrooms grow. What are they? They are tube plants. Build a research desk close to the shelters. That's in the science menu. It's a good job these people are sciencey people. We'll put our science research desk. We'll make this out of scrap metal. Can we put it at the side there? We can. So that's what we're going to do. And then we can manage some research. And we are going to do weaponsmithing because I think that will be helpful. If we have to fight something, we definitely want weapons. That's an unknown planet. Lots of unknown planets. I'm guessing observing these things is going to give us research points, which we can then build weapons with, I suppose. Because observing planets definitely helps build weapons. Complete the observation. How do we do that then? It just does it automatically, does it? The current progress is displayed on the upper left. Where? That's upper left. Ah, there we go. I'm not sure I understand the connection between observing mushrooms and research. But we'll see. When this completes here, maybe some of these are looking as two different things though. Look, complete the observation and complete the research. So I don't think they are actually collected directly. Maybe he'll find a food resource. So we speeded that up. Are people actually involved at the desk when that research is going on? Because at the moment they're sleeping, but we've got one missing. Where are you? Oh, we've got edge scrolling on there, that's annoying. To turn that off. Fast asleep they are. Where's the actual date time? Is that 3 in the morning? Day 3? Yeah, I think so. Bit of a weird way of displaying it, but... He's keeping his campfire going though. We only have 8 things left though. We ought to probably cut down some more. Is Z's left around after we got up? So yeah, you can see when he's at the desk the research actually goes up. Where are our mushrooms? There he is, he's nearly done. Yay, well done. We've discovered a glitter cap. Ah, so now we can do crafting with stuff that we've actually observed. It's time to get some crafting going and create new items. Build a workbench and get familiar with adding and managing production tasks. Note that some tasks may fail if done by survivors with low skill. You can set multiple tasks on the same device and order them by priority, which is good. You can also set production limits and tweak the allowed ingredients when applicable. We're going to use cloth to craft a short bow instead of wasting precious synthetic textile for the job. But maybe textile would give us better bows. Right. Given that it's not under a shelter, I think it actually looks like it impacts anything. Production. We want a workbench, a wooden workbench. We can put that on that side, I think. Keep it nice and neat. And it's next to our stockpiles there. So we need to build currently unavailable. No. Harvest. What are we harvesting? Now we got to harvest those cats, apparently. Harvest. You failed? How can you fail harvesting a glitter cat, mate? Come on. Sort yourself out. There's some more there, look. H. We'll grab those. There's plenty of those around. You better do the harvesting properly this time. Good job. You failed again. And again. What a waster. So we should be able to build now. Oh, healing barn. We're going to... How many do we have to craft? Until 10. So that's very similar to RimWorld's kind of crafting stuff. Add a short bow task. Craft weapons. We're going to do a short bow. We are going to turn off synthetic textiles. We are just going to craft one, are we? We need 20 sticks and 10 fabrics. We have 91, but only 8 sticks. So we need to grab some more sticks. I think sticks came from the small bushes. So... let's find some more bushes. Cut. 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 We've got 20, hopefully that's going to be enough. There's some more stuff over there. Now we have 44 sticks. Good. So let us craft a short bow. And we need to move that to the top of production. Good. Good job on completing the first tutorial. You now know how to set up basic camp, carrot research and crafting of items. All of this, however, is just the beginning. I think, based on that, because it is reasonably straightforward, we will start a new game. We have some modifiers there. We are in a region. Oh no, so we've got some different ones. We have Desertum, Soltu, and Sorbus. So it's Sorbus, or Sobrius, rather. I think it's Sobrius. Sobrius. Temperate and mountainous area with large meadows. So we'll leave it on that. The moon we are on is Concordia, the goddess of balance, of holding on and letting go. This too shall pass. We have Jason. Jason sends tough challenges, so these are kind of like the the action engines or the challenge engine stuff. Yeah, so we'll leave it on Concordia. Nyx is the goddess of night and governs everything that lurks in the dark, be it a thought, an action, or a demon. Damn. It's always darkest before the dawn. Is it though? Is it? And game difficulty. We have easy, medium, hard, and very hard. And insane. Medium is a default, so this just changes our starting materials. And we get 2 laser pistols if we go on easy and more first aid kits. So we'll leave it on medium. And then we've got seeds. We're going to change the seed to footy. And then we've got some game rules stuff. So, big family increases the average number of survivors you can find by 2. Eternal bliss adds a permanent boost of 50 happiness to all survivors. That could be useful. Fast feet adds a permanent boost of 50 for movement. So, disables aggressive animal attacks. Lost cause. Survivor skills are set to 0. Overqualified, so you can boost their intelligence and skills, which is good. So there's lots of stuff there to modify your game. And now we have to pick our survivors. We have 4 survivors. Look, they're all got pretty faces. But Jack, mate, he's good in combat. So Jack is there with 3 women. He's 55, 34, 30, and 68. What are you doing, Yoko? You've got no combat skills, but you can cook and craft, apparently. And she's interested in cooking and crafting. Bit indifferent to farming. I mean, who wouldn't be? Xander. Not with an X, though. Vivian. She's incapable of healing. Are these just random, or are these fixed characters? They're almost like fixed characters, aren't they? I don't think we want you. You're 70 years old. I mean, you'd be dead soon. No good. Connor's 51. He's very interested in combat. He's good at combat, but he's not really interested in it. Connor definitely looks like a person that I will... How can we... Oh, we have to remove you first now. I want to add you. Ah, there we go. Don't know why that wasn't working before. You have to double click him, I think. That's not very obvious. Right, so we need to find somewhere else. Grace... crafting. She's interested in crafting, but she's only a 4 though. She's a healer, but she's a 6 healer, so we want to keep Katina, I think. She's intellectual, so you're going to be good for doing research. We'll keep you. I don't want you. She's good at farming. And she's 36. So she's not going to die straight away. She's good at cooking but not farming. Who are they? They're rubbish at farming. So really we want somebody who's good at cooking and farming. She's good at farming. She's interested in cooking, but not very good at it. She can do 3 and 2 farming. Indifferent to cooking. Interested in cooking. Ah, there we go. Look, 5 and 3. Yeah. So we're gonna bring in Emmeline. 35, 34, and 30. So those are good ages. 51, he's getting on a bit, but he's definitely interested in combat though. We like that. What else is he good at? He's actually not bad at cooking. Now we got for construct. We don't have any constructing people. Although she's interested in construction. Maybe we should find one who's good at construction and is intellectual. And intellectual, but he's not capable of combat. I'm not seeing any good construction people though. Ah, there we go. He's interested in construction. And he's got a 3 on intellect. He's 40. And he constructs twice as fast. And he's the cousin of Rita. Well, we definitely won't be bringing Rita in then. But he's gloomy. She refuses to eat meat. We're getting rid of you. We're going to have you instead. We don't have to be catering on a survival planet for vegetarians. Just, you know, it's a survival situation. You eat what you got, mate. You can be a vegetarian when there's plenty of resources about, not a problem. But being fussy when you're stranded on an alien planet, that's a crippling thing. So that is the crew we're going with. Why was that so noisy? Are you crying now? Are you crying? Are you crying because you crash landed? Alright, scavenge from that, come on. Ooh. Scavenge from that. Scavenge from that. Let's get some scavenging on. We're going to go and build our camp quickly. I think we'll build it over here. Let's get some shelters up. We'll do it with scrap metal. We'll do some nice in the trees there. Look. Nice in the trees. And we'll do 2 of these. In fact, we'll do 3 of these. I don't care that we've got insufficient materials. Stop crying! You need to get working. Yeah, close. I need some bushes as well. bushes because I need some stick. I don't think we're going to go over there. They look like... Oh, well, they might be alright. They're duck things. They're not going to be any bother, are they? We need some bushes. Cut that down. We'll do an observe of that as well, just in case. Come on, get building your shelters. Let's speed time up a bit. A nanobot booster shot. Hey, listen, I just happen to have a handy little thing, a nanobot booster shot. When injected, those nanites or whatever increase the host's movement manipulation health. Aren't they handy? Yes. Now, before you say anything, it's not permanent modification. They dissolve in a matter of days and leave no trace. And they do cause some pain. But come on, it's totally worth it. Okay, use it. I think using that as we're setting up camp is probably going to be helpful. Good. Right, sleeping spot. We'll put to the shelter. And let's do a campfire. Touch on the windy side. Well, at least we've got the shelter sorted. That's some rain, that is. It's nice that he's prioritising the camp for the fires, but then he decides, oh no, forget that, I'm not going to do that campfire anymore. There we go. Right, so let's bung that on storage then. We're going to stockpile you. Good. We have one weapon for hunting. We've discovered a fruit bush. Well, that's good then. That's some food at least for us. Harvest. We'll cut that, and we'll cut that. But we don't want to cut down the bushes. What about that? Let's observe that. And how much stone have we got? Yeah, we'll mine about that. We need to get a workbench in. Production. We've got plenty of metal, so just rotate that around. We'll put that there. And I think we want to do a science bench as well. I'll put that there. Ranching, farming, food crops. So we can actually build a fruit bush then. Defense-wise, we've got fences, traps, meat law. Probably not a bad idea to... Oh dear, that doesn't look very good. Is that not very friendly? We put a trap down here. We might get some stuff. A research bench. So insufficient storage space. What are you on about? Research. Emergency rations, winemaking, tailoring, weaponsmithing. So I think we'll go for weaponsmithing. That's probably not a bad idea. And we'll probably cure electric grids as well, because that's probably worth having. Camp management. We're here to stay, but misfire is not sufficient. We must come together and establish strategies, maintain separate camps. Doesn't sound particularly useful. We put together a camp as quick as we could, considering the circumstances. We are not sleeping in the dirt. We have a roof over our heads and a fire to illuminate the dark and certain nights. And most important, we have survived. To us, this feels like an achievement worth honouring. We can gather around the campfire and celebrate being alive. Yes, it's a great idea. Let's do it. So we've got research queued up. Let's build another thing, so we've got some more space to store stuff. What about these things? These look like more food, don't they? So let's observe those. Now let's set this as stockpile. And production. I think it's probably a good idea to set up a cooking stove. Definitely. You've got your foot through that. Doesn't that hurt? quick recipes. Need grain for that. Tasty recipe. No, can't do any of those. Can't do any of those. Ratatouille. So all that we can do at the moment is quick rations. Cooked emergency ration. Well, we'll make 10 of those, and why not? Until we have... Actually, let's just do it until we have 6. We need to find something to do with these are the foodie bits. So at the minute, we've got berries, which is alright. So we can harvest some more of it. Did we lay some traps down? We did lay some traps down. Why are you not researching this? Discovery at 1900 hours. Oh, we're about to have our party little celebration thing. And a grain cob. A grain cob sounds like a good thing. No, it's a blade of grass. So where was this grain cob thing out there? Gives us hay when cut. This gives us grain, so let's harvest this then. Celebrating survival, they can't be arsed. They're just sleeping, apparently. Like The Sims. Hello. What are you doing? Hope you're not planning on eating my food. We will have to kill you. Nobody's doing any research. It's 9 degrees outdoors. Under reef it's 12 degrees. 14 degrees. Maybe some blankets. I'm surprised they're not moaning about the cold. Well, it's quite a cold temperature to be sleeping outside, isn't it? We're outdoors. We can make a bed, but we probably want to have a better shelter first, I would have thought. We're probably going to have to research that, I don't know. Defense power resources. Others. carbon rooms. Yeah, so construction basics. I think we'll queue that up as well. Do animal training. I think that's alright for now. I guess they just decide when they want to do research. Do a schedule. You haven't got any relaxing time. Everybody needs a bit of relaxing time. Activities. Maybe this is what we can prioritize stuff here. Is anybody on research? Yes, these are. So if we can... Ah, you see, there we go. She has no intellect. Oh no, they've got 3 intellect. So let's give these prioritised into doing research. Well, let's prioritise you. Combat. And construction, we want a construction person. So we'll prioritise you as 1 construction. And you will prioritise for cooking because you're interested in that. And you're interested in planting. You're better at it. So we'll prioritise you for farming. Ranching. You have an interest in harvesting? He's interested in crafting. She's interested in tailoring. None of them are interested in delivering stuff. Alright, I think we've sorted out our priorities there. Who was our healer? So you're going to prioritise healing. Don't care about that. So... cutting, none of them will prioritise you on cutting because you're better at it, you're more physical. Good, I think we've sorted out our priority stuff, okay. People are doing researching now, which is good. People are cooking. I want to harvest some more of these. Do we have anybody in our traps? No. We don't want to start cutting down birds. Let's keep an eye on our food. Crafting materials. We've got 100 raw foods. So, insufficient storage space again. Alright. Let's do another stockpile. Oh. Let's do another one of these. We'll put it on the back of that one. Connor's taking a walk. Don't walk too far, you never know what'll happen. These look like mushrooms, don't they? Yeah. So let's observe those. Good. We have that, so let's storage our stockpile up. And sleeping. It's interesting we put those back to back and we don't have a wall between them now. I wonder if that is the same if we put those next to each other, it would make it bigger again. Eating, eating, eating. They ate on foot. Why are you idling, Emmeline? Haven't you got anything to do? You have two idle people. Well, I don't want you idling. So get to cutting. You've got nothing better to do. Let's see what else we can cook now. Tasty recipes. We can do a buttermelon pie. So let's make 6 of those. Connor's idling. Right, we've got loads of scrap metal now. So why don't we make a dining area? Good. Furniture. A table. No. Furniture. a table. We're going to make it out of metal. So we'll have one there. Good. Now you've got somewhere to eat your food. What about beds then? Electric grids. You've now gained access to electricity producers and consumers, opening a lot of new possibilities for your base. You can learn the ropes of electricity in the grids tutorial. Keep reading here to get the general idea. Diesel generators, power cell generators, solar panels and wind turbines, power poles, and batteries. So now they're happy. Look, they're eating at a table. Cool. Insufficient fuel. Let's get some sticks then. Nest and bushes. Do they look bitey? No. My name is Melody Ademia. Believe we met on the ship. My escape pod crashed. Of course, you're welcome to stay. Hint on obtaining sticks. If you find yourself short on sticks, you can cut down bushes or split wood on a chopping block. How many woods have we got? We've got 123 woods. Where's our camp? Is that going to be production? Chopping block. Right, so let's get some chop into sticks. We're going to do this 5 times. Right, look. Get to harvesting some of this then. Don't want people idling. So they need beds. We need one more bed. Furniture. Aggressive animals. Oh, well, we're screwed now. They're miles away from us, surely. Right, let's give her a bed. Oh. Sleeping spot. Wait. Furniture, bed, down bed, metal bed. Animal attack. Well, I'm not seeing this animal. I don't know, miles away from us. They keep on doing that, but So there is definitely quite a lot to this game. I think this one's pretty good. I think I should play some more of this. It is definitely a an alternative to RimWorld. I think RimWorld's probably still the better game, but that's well more established. But this seems to play pretty good, actually. I quite like the systems in it. I think the hint system in particular is quite helpful. Often in games like this, those things are pretty useless, but this is pretty good because it's given us, you know, pretty useful tips as it was going along about the sticks things, for example, saying if you're running out of them, here you can look, chop wood, and it gives you some more sticks. So Yeah, that sort of stuff. Definitely helpful. Are these attacking us? I think we're going to die now, aren't we? Oh, yeah, this is where we all die. Because we don't have any weapons. Beetles, just tread on their heads. They've destroyed our research. Nice. Probably ought to learn how to do the combat stuff. But as we watch our survivors getting eaten by massive beetles, we will call it a day. But this one I do quite like. I think it's worth a look. You can pick this one up for £20, I think it was. It was somewhere around that. It wasn't a really expensive game. And we do, of course, have a Steam sale happening later this month in a couple of weeks. So one to look out for on the Steam sale. But that is all from me for today. I will be back again on Wednesday with another game from our pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant Sunday, and I shall see you later.